Every football nation has two moments that define its history: the day it touched greatness, and the day it hit rock bottom. For some nations, glory came on the biggest stage imaginable. For others, heartbreak arrived when they least expected it. From unforgettable World Cup triumphs to defeats that left entire countries stunned, today, we're reliving the greatest triumphs and darkest days of football's biggest nations. And some of these stories still shape football today. No nation defines football success quite like Brazil. Their greatest triumph came in 2002. Led by Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho, Brazil conquered the world and lifted a record fifth World Cup. It was football artistry at its finest, but nothing could prepare Brazil for 2014. Playing at home, a World Cup semi-final, against Germany, what followed became known simply as the Mini Eurazo, a shocking 7-1 defeat that left an entire nation speechless. Germany's greatest moment arrived just days after Brazil's nightmare, a fourth World Cup title. Mario Götze's extra-time winner against Argentina sealed football immortality. Yet even Germany has suffered humiliation. At the 2018 World Cup, the defending champions crashed out in the group stage, a stunning collapse few saw coming. For Argentina, redemption arrived in 2022. After decades of pressure and expectation, Lionel Messi finally lifted the World Cup. One of football's greatest stories had its perfect ending, but before redemption came heartbreak. In 2018, Argentina were dismantled by France in a chaotic World Cup clash. And for years, painful final defeats haunted an entire generation. Italy's finest hour came in 2006. A dramatic World Cup campaign ended with victory over France in Berlin. Against all odds, the Azzurri became world champions. Then came the unimaginable. Italy failed to qualify for the 2018 World Cup. A four-time world champion absent from football's biggest stage. England's greatest day remains unchanged. World Cup winners. A moment that still echoes through generations. But decades of disappointment followed. Perhaps none hurt more than 2020 European Championship. A final at Wembley. A penalty shootout defeat. Heartbreak at home. France reached football summit in 1998. On home soil. A nation united. World champions for the first time. Yet only 4 years later, disaster struck. Defending champions, knocked out in the group stage, without scoring a single goal. Spain's golden generation produced one of football's greatest dynasties. 2008 European Championship, 2010 World Cup, 2012 European Championship. A period of dominance rarely seen before. Then came the crash. The Netherlands destroyed Spain 5-1 at the 2014 World Cup. The beginning of the end for a legendary era. For Portugal, the greatest moment arrived in 2016. Against all expectations, against the host nation, European champions. A dream realized. But World Cup heartbreak has followed Portugal repeatedly. Near misses, golden generations falling short. Moments that still leave fans wondering what could have been. The Dutch never won a World Cup, but their revolutionary total football changed the sport forever. Their greatest triumph may have been their influence itself. 3 World Cup finals, 3 defeats. Perhaps no nation understands football heartbreak more than the Netherlands. Uruguay made history by winning the very first World Cup in 1930. A small nation proving football greatness knows no size. But modern football has often been cruel. Painful exits, missed opportunities, and the constant challenge of competing against larger football powers. Football history isn't built on victories alone. It's built on how nations respond to heartbreak. Every champion has suffered, every giant has fallen, and every football nation carries memories that will never be forgotten. Because in football, the highest highs only exist because of the lowest lows. Which nation's triumph inspired you the most? And which defeat shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you love football history, legendary moments, and unforgettable stories, subscribe to EB Sport News. Because football isn't just about winning, it's about the journey.